Hi guys, welcome to Backyard Chef, and on this channel we show you how to cook many delicious foods, and today we're going to show you how to make traditional Pad Thai. Hi guys, how you all doing? Today we're going to do one of the most iconic dishes in Thailand. We're going to make traditional Pad Thai. Let's show you how to make it. Okay then, for our ingredients, we want to make up some soup. Just use a vegetable stock cube, whisk it up, put it to one side, and then we want to take our daikon radish, which is preserved in salt, and we have to give it a rinse through, rinse off the salt, and then we have to slice and dice. So you can slice this as big or as small as you like, up to you. Slice it through and then dice it up and put it to one side. Now daikon radish is one of those ingredients that you'll probably have to find in your Asian supermarket. Okay then, what we need to do, we need to actually slice and dice our tofu. Now I'm using fresh tofu and it's been stained yellow with turmeric. So again, cube it up either as big or as small as you like. Then we need to thinly slice our red onion. Okay, with our chives we need about 4-inch pieces at the white end and 2-inch pieces at the leaf end. And then we want to put a pan on, low to medium, put our tamarind pulp in, and we want to start to bring to the boil. And as we bring to the boil, we need to add about 2.5 tablespoons of palm sugar, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, and we want to give it a stir through. So we need to dissolve the sugar. Now, depending on what tamarind you use, you may need more sugar. You just have to taste it. I mean, tamarind is sour, and now I'm using fresh tamarind. Okay, bring to the boil. Let it boil for a couple of minutes, and then turn it off. Now to prepare our Pad Thai noodles, I'm using semi-fresh noodles, and all I have to do is just soak them in water for about 10 minutes. Now if you're using dry noodles, you may have to boil them. Just look at the packet. Now I don't cook Pad Thai with small shrimp, but I will show you the small shrimp just in case you want to use dried small shrimp in your Pad Thai. Then we need lime wedges, dried crushed chili flakes, and roasted peanuts crushed. We also need eggs. Now we need to put a pan on, medium, add 2 tablespoons of veg oil, give it a swirl round, let it heat up, and then in with our red onion. Now we want to be stir frying just for an aroma. We really don't want to brown the onion, so nice and gentle, stir fry it round. And when that aroma starts coming off there, in with our tofu. Now you can add as much or as little tofu as you like. A good handful of tofu is enough. Give it a gentle stir round. And then in with our preserved daikon radish. Again,
Up to you how much you put in, but a handful is enough. Stir it round, a little quick stir fry on there. Make a space in the middle and crack in an egg. Now we want to let the egg sit up a little bit and then give it a pushing through. We're not trying to make scrambled egg. We actually want good clumps of egg in our pad thai. So just give it a gentle pushing around, and then we'll end up with some really nice cooked chunks of egg. In with our noodles, a good handful of noodles, and then we want to add about 2 ladles of soup. Start to cook this, and the noodles will start to clump together, so we have to gently work it with our ladle. Just stir it around, try to prevent it from clumping up. Then we want to add 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of sugar, and then we want to add about 1 tablespoon of our tamarind pulp. Give it all a stir through. Start watching it cook down. It will clump up. I mean, that's inevitable. So just work it a little bit. Don't overwork it, but work it a little bit. And then we want to be cooking off the fluid to make our pad thai a little drier. Okay, it's straightforward. It's a straightforward stir fry, and eventually the noodles will take on the fluid, and also the fluid will be cooked off. You can tell when the noodles are dryish. And then we want to go in with a good handful of bean sprouts. Give it a stir through. Stir it all in. Our pad thai is coming together really nicely. Okay, what we got to do is give it a taste. Just taste it. Rub your finger over your ladle. Give it a taste. Is it too salty? Is it too sweet? Is it too sour? Adjust to your taste. And then we got to give it that little bit of green in there. Add a handful of our chive leaves and give it a stir through. And that's our pad thai made. So easy, so quick. Fantastic to make pad thai at home. So we have crunchy vegetables with the bean sprouts, lovely, perfectly cooked noodles with our tofu and our radish, onion. So this is basically our traditional pad thai, or as we know in Thailand, Pad Thai Bolan made. Then all we got to do is dress it up with a handful of bean sprouts, and then we're going to put on some chives, the stalk end of the chives, the 4-inch pieces we cut, our lime wedge, and then we need to be adding a spoonful of dry roasted peanuts and a spoonful of ground chili, and that is our pad thai made. Now guys, don't forget, like and subscribe and share with your friends.